Hello, SolarLune here. I'm an independent game developer, feeling a little sick, but I still managed to do something quite sick and release MasterPlan today. So that's great. so so Master so MasterPlan is in early access. It's not done. It's, as you can see, version 0.1.0. So it's not completely finished, but it's still usable and stable enough for you to use in your projects for planning, putting ideas down, and a visual board, an idea board, all that stuff. So MasterPlan, if you're unfamiliar with it, it's basically a project planning tool. It doesn't really fix any firm way in place into how your project planning should go. It basically just allows you to create tasks and complete them. You don't have to do anything anyway to have tasks be usable, but if you indent tasks, that allows you to parent tasks to each other and basically create headings like this, where this task depends on the completion of these three. And so there's a couple of different things I've improved upon for MasterPlan, for the release of MasterPlan, and I'll talk about those a little bit here. Firstly, images are a little bit easier to deal with. Before, the boxes to basically control images were outside of the rectangle of the image. Now they're inside, which makes it easier. If you hold Alt while resizing an image, it will fix to a fixed aspect ratio, and the top left box will reset the size of the image to the original file's image size, which is good. Something else you can do is paste content in from your computer's clipboard. So before, you used to have to create a task and then paste in the information. Now I created a shortcut and a menu option for that. So if you see something you like on, let's say, a website, you can right click on it, choose copy image address, and then there we go. Use Control-Shift-V or paste content to paste in the image if it's an image, or the audio if it's an audio file, like that. Or text if it's text. There we go. So it's not perfect. There's still like some extra empty lines here that could be taken out, but still it's rather useful because it basically allows you to easily push together information from different places around the web. When you paste in, and yeah, it does play. And when you paste in links from the internet, it will actually download that as a temporary file and then delete it once MasterPlan is closed. So it won't, it doesn't currently hold the files, although that would be good because that way you wouldn't have to constantly download files. But this is solid for smaller files or images, things like that. I added a message history at the top left to make it a little easier for you to see like how many images or how many tasks you have selected, if you saved your project, different things like that. Because otherwise there wouldn't really be any feedback if you save your project. But now you see that save successful appear at the top left, you know you saved, which is good. Yeah, so otherwise I've been fixing basically just minor bugs, doing different things necessary for release, and now it's basically done, ready for release, not completely finished. There's still quite a bit I'd like to do and add, but for now I think this is a solid start, and it's definitely well, I feel like it's pretty solid, a pretty good task management board. Some other things that would be good to add, well, I talk about this a little bit more elsewhere, but basically some sort of tool that allows you to define shapes would be good for designing floor plans. So if you have like a Zelda-like or a Metroid-like game, you could easily draw a shape of how it should be shaped. Or if you maybe are designing a world map for an RPG, you could draw the general outline of maybe certain countries, and maybe place certain points or tasks at specific locations to indicate the presence of cities and things like that. Nothing too specific or too deep, but rather just something to help you visualize things a little bit more easily. Also, it might be good to have a 3D task that basically allows you to display a 3D model. Maybe just OBJ or something simple like that. But that would be good because that way you could kind of see like, oh, this is what the character looks like and different things like that. Nothing too deep, again, where it would necessitate like complex shaders or anything like that, but maybe just drawing a 3D mesh with a texture on top. Something simple like that. Yeah, so overall, I think that's basically it. It's pretty much, it's essentially usable in its current state. It's still lacking a few features, but nothing really essential, and it really works rather well, I feel like, and hopefully you'll find it useful as well. So if you want to support development, please feel free to buy it from the store page. It's $15 currently. Or if you are frugal, or if you plan to improve upon the software, you can also find the code on the GitHub repository and build it with Golang. Yeah, so that's it. So thank you very much for watching. It's been fun. I've been SolarLune, and next time I'll be coming back with either another devlog video for this, possibly, or a devlog video for I Know Who I Am, which is undergoing quite a few changes and is developing rather well, I believe. All right, well, I'll catch you later, and thank you very much for watching. See ya.